The first question asks you to write the number 683,422 in expanded form. So if we write a number in expanded form, what are we doing, Alexis?
Putting it numbers.
Now we're going to write the value of each digit, right?
So it's going to be
600,000.
80,000.
Very good. The 6 has a value of 600,000. The 8 has a value of 80,000. The 3 has a value of 3,000. The 4 has a value of 400. The first 2 has a value of 20. And then the last 2 has a value of 2. Your first choice is correct. Okay, the next one says to find the difference. If I'm finding the difference, what am I doing, Jaden? Taking away 27,202 minus 3,489. When I write those numbers vertically, or I stack them on top of each other, I have to make sure that the 3 goes underneath which digit in 27,202. What does it go underneath, Jaden? The 7 that's in the thousands place. All right, so how do I subtract that, Jaden?
Well, first you will have enough for the ones place, so you have to go to your hundreds place.
Okay.
Ask them for a number, and that would be 1. And then your 2 would become a 12.
Okay, what about this 0?
It becomes 10, and then that's not right, and then you have to put 9.
Yeah, I've got to take one of those away to give 10 to that 2 and make it a 12. Okay?
And then you have to do 12 take away 9, which is 3.
3.
Then you have to take 9 away, 8 away from 9, that'd be 1. Next one would be 3.
If I have 1, can I take 4 away?
Wait, no.
Okay.
You have to go to the 7 and make it a 6, and then make the 1 a 11. 11. Make that a 7, and the 3 take away 6 is 3, and then you work for 2.
Very good. So our difference is 23,713. All right. Next, we have to find the product. 4,289 times 4. So I'm going to use an area model again, since that's kind of what we're working on. What's going to go on my shorter side? 4. What am I going to do with 4,289 to make it friendlier numbers, Olivia?
You're gonna break it up into smaller numbers.
Yeah, I'm going to break it up into expanded form. So I'll have 4,000 plus 200 plus 80 plus 9. Now in all of those, I've got numbers that are multiples of 10 or have zeros at the end. So to find the area of this first box, the first smaller rectangle inside my larger one, I'm going to do 4,000 times 4. Kaden, what's 4,000 times 4?
4,004 is... Oh, no, wait. 16 times. Wait.
Okay, how do you know that?
Because I added 4,000 4 times.
Okay, 4 times 4 is 16. And I need 3 zeros because I have 3 zeros that I'm multiplying. Next, I'll need to do 200 times 4. Olivia, what is that?
800.
Very good. 800. 2 times 4 is 8, and I have 2 zeros. Then what do I need to do to find the area of the next section, Christopher?
Do 80 times 4.
80 times 4. 8 times 4 is
8 times 4. 32.
32. And how many zeros do I have?
1.
1 0. So 320. Now for the last one, how am I going to find that section, Jaden?
You have to do 4 times 4, and that's 16.
Not 4 times 4, 4 times 9. I know it's kind of hard to see up there.
Oh.
4 times 9 is 36. Okay, so now I've got a bunch of small parts inside the bigger rectangle. What am I going to do to find the total?
Add them all together.
Add them all together. So I've got 16,000 plus 800 plus 320 plus 36. If I add my ones, that's going to be 6. If I add my tens, that's 5. If I add my hundreds, that's 11. Regroup the 1. If I add the thousands, I have 7. And there's 1 10,000. So the product is 17,156. How about the next one? Find the product of 90 times 70.
I know this one.
How can we do 90 times 70, Cash?
Put the 90 and then put the 70 over it, and put 90 times 7, 63.
9 times 7 is 63. All right.
And then put both your zeros and get 6,300.
Very good. 9 times 7 is 63. I had 70, so it's 10 times bigger. And I had 90, so it's 10 times bigger again, which means I add 2 zeros to the end. So my product is 6,300.
I put 3,600.
Oh, you just flip those two numbers around. All right, so number 7 says, what is the smallest multiple 3 and 4 have in common? All right, in common means that they are the same.
Hey!
What are the multiples of 3? Give me the first 5 multiples of 3. 3 times 1 is...
3.
All right, everybody tell me together. What's next? 3.
Plus 1.
Hold. 6. What's next? 9. Then...
12.
Then...
15.
All right, let's stop there. Give me the first 5 multiples of 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20.
I really don't get
All right.
for some reason.
I've listed the multiples of 3. And I've listed the multiples of 4. So it says, what is the smallest multiple 3 and 4 have in common?
12.
In common means they're the same.
I put 1.
So is 1 a multiple? Can I skip count by 3s and 4s and get 1? Mm-mm. 1's a factor.
12. That's 12.
So multiples, I'm looking, the smallest one that they both have is 12. It's the only one they have so far, but we could keep going and there would be more.
The next one might. No.
Okay. Complete the pattern. 87, 91, 95, 99, and then we have 3 more things coming. So I'm looking for a pattern.
Look for a pattern.
I'm seeing what, if I drop in a number, I have a rule that changes it, and I get a different number spit out the machine. So if I put in an 87 and I get out a 91. How's that changing, Olivia?
By putting in a different number.
Okay, so what's happening when I put in that 87? What happens to it so that a 91 comes out? It does change into a different number. How does it change?
By putting a different number?
Okay, but something has to happen to it. What's the rule that's happening, Christopher?
When you put 87 in, you would times it, or no, you would add the number that it needs to get to 91.
Okay, what number does it need to get from 87 to 91?
4.
Okay, so we think the rule might be add 4. 87 plus 4 is 91. All right, so if I drop in a 91 and I add 4 to it, what would come out? 95. That's the next number in our pattern, so we're right so far. So if I drop that 95 in and I add 4, what would come out? 99. So our rule is correct. Now I have to drop in that 99. If I add 4, what do I get, Cash? 103. Okay. So now if I drop in 103 and I add 4, 107. Okay. If I drop in that 107, what do I get? 111. Very good. So the rule is the number plus 4. All right. Look at this model. How many 1/6 pieces are there in 3/6? Ansley? 3. Takes 3 1/6 size pieces to make up 3/6. All right, and which number sentence equals 3/6? If I add 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 2/6, what would I get?
4/6.
That's 4/6. So that one's not correct. If I add 2/6 plus 2/6, what would I get? That's 4/6.
And if you had 1/6 plus
If I add 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6, what would I get? 3/6. So the last choice is the correct answer.
No, yes.